How many of you people here think that they could possibly be suffering from anxiety? About 4 years ago, throughout school, I would get this worry and feeling of anxiousness when there would be a test or quiz on that day or in the near future. Sometimes I would even feel this worry on a Sunday night, throughout the day, and before bed. A worry of what was in store for the week and days ahead. But I did not know why this feeling was always in my head. It was very confusing to me. Anxiety stems from mental health, and many people don't even know that they have anxiety. Anxiety disorders are distinct from regular cases or nervousness of anxiety because they involve extreme fear and frequently result in responses that are not appropriate for the brain. Both physical and emotional signs of anxiety are possible, in addition to persistent fatigue, nausea, dizziness, and growing worry or terror over time. Over this speech, we will be talking about what anxiety is, how it affects the body, and what are things you can do to deal with anxiety. What is anxiety? It's excessive, exaggerated worry over regular life occurrences without a clear cause, characterized generalized anxiety disorder, or GAD. People who suffer from generalized anxiety disorders frequently expect the worst, and they can't stop worrying about life things like health, finances, families, friends, jobs, and even their education. Everybody experiences anxiety from time to time, and there may be, no matter who you are as a person, and there may be valid causes for this. But those who have anxiety, the worry is frequently irrational and excessive given the circumstances. Worry and fear and dread become part of someone's everyday life and existence, and at some point, it may butt into someone's life so much that they struggle to do daily tasks like work or school, or even talk in social situations. And they may even have problems with their personal relationships. About 2% of adults in America, or close to 4 million people, experience anxiety. It can start when you're really young, like in your childhood or as a teenager. And women are way more likely to experience this than men are. Numerous other anxiety disorders, such as panic disorder, phobias, obsessive compulsive disorder, severe depression, or issues with drug and alcohol abuse, are frequently present in people with generalized anxiety disorder. The precise causes of a generalized anxiety disorder are unknown. It seems to be influenced by a variety of factors, such as hereditary, brain chemistry, and environmental pressures. How anxiety affects the body. If sleeping pill drugs are taken, it's possible that, depending on the person, their body could have a dependence on them. The person taking the antidepressant can experience different side effects depending on the medication. Sleepiness, weight gain, nausea, and high blood pressure and heart disease are all possible factors. How can you deal with anxiety? The cognitive behavioral approach, the sort of treatment in which you learn to identify and alter thought patterns and actions that cause anxious feelings, is frequently used to treat people with anxiety disorders by taking a more realistic view on worries. This kind of treatment helps to prevent mistaken thinking. Medications. Now, medications can help lessen the symptoms, but they're definitely not a cure. Your doctor might suggest benzodiazepines, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, which are frequently used as short-term treatments for a generalized anxiety disorder. As a Baton Rouge clinic states, a way to deal with anxiety is to stay calm and relaxed and take big, deep breaths. A sensation of worry, dread, and unease is known as anxiety. You can start to perspire, become agitated and anxious, and experience rapid heartbeat. It can be a typical response to stress. Anxiety can be a very scary time for most people, but always remember to stay calm and take big deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And with lots of deep breaths and properly prescribed medicine, you can overcome anxiety and be living happy and healthy.